Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Dom Crypto, aka Dom Pudding, with another phenomenal opportunity here with you. I'm gonna go ahead and let Mr. David T. Rosen explain this opportunity. But when this video is over, get back with me or get back with the person who invited you if you have any questions. This opportunity right here, woo, it's gonna change some lives. Come on, Mr. Rosen, talk to me.
So here's what I'm going to tell you about cooperative income. You see what it says on the screen there? It says it is a revolutionary crowdfunding system that incorporates crowdfunding 2.0 to help you earn daily cash flow with your friends and your family. Co-op Inc. is a disruptive paradigm shift in how you and the rest of the world are going to earn an income. There's only 8 billion of us out there, and there's only 7.1 billion of us that actually need to earn more money than we have right now. So we got a rather tiny market space. Now, think about what I said a moment ago. My lawyers laughed when I said crowdfunding would change the way people raise money for everything in 10 to 15 years. It did. I'm telling you once again, right now, from my lips to your ears, Co-op Inc. is going to change the way you and the rest of the world earn an income within 2 to 3 years. Other companies are going to adopt similar methods to this, and they're going to adopt a cooperative income system because that's what we need in the 21st century. You see, we can't count on big business anymore for a job because big business is laying us off. You see, machines first started taking away our jobs. Now, not only are machines taking away our jobs, AI is making those machines smarter, and they're thinking for us. And now more and more jobs are being eliminated. Right now, they say that there is 500 million people that are unemployed in the world. Now, if you look to your right and this right. If you look to your right and you look to your left, you're going to find someone that's probably unemployed. So I would say that number is way, way too low. But here's the thing. They're predicting that another 500 million people are going to lose their jobs by 2025. What are they going to do? Big business doesn't need you. The government certainly can't afford to feed you. So you need a paradigm shift. You need cooperative income. And it's coming at the right time to help you when you need it most. And let me tell you something else. Co-op Inc. works for 100% of the time, people, 100% of the time who complete those 2 steps. Let me say that again, because I don't want you getting off this webinar and saying, I don't know whether it's going to work for me, right? Well, Sally said it's this. Mary said it's this. No, listen up. Co-op Inc. works for 100% of the people, 100% of the time who complete the 2 simple doable steps. So if Mary said it doesn't work, it's because she didn't complete the 2 simple doable steps, because it works for you 100% of the time. And here's the 2 steps. It's kind of funny, actually. Kind of funny that I'm even including step 1 as a step because you got to join. If you don't join, you can't get started, right? So step 1 is to reach into your pocket and take $20 out one time. And it is going to set you up with a subscription membership. And you might be thinking to yourself right now, hold the front door. What do you mean $20 out of my pocket one time? You just told me it's a subscription membership. It is. And you know why it's a subscription membership? Because you want to have money every single day. You don't want to have money for 30 days. You want to have money every day. And you know why? Because your bills come every month. You've got to eat every day. You've got to have clean water every day. And your kids, they're yanking on your coattail saying, I need a new pair of shoes at least once a month, right? So you need money coming in every day. So here's how it works. You see, when you invite 3 or more who are in the same situation as you, wanting more money than they have right now, and are willing to part with $20 to activate their predictable ongoing passive income, you do that in 28 days, your subscription is covered. Now watch this. You see, your subscription costs $20 every 28 days. Right now, I'm going to show you how you can receive over $9,000 in your first 27 days. That'll definitely cover your subscription. And what I'm about to tell you to get to that $9,000 is remarkably simple. It's easy to understand, and it is hugely rewarding. First thing you need to know is that each person is going to subscribe to their $20 membership subscription. Each person is going to register just 3. I didn't say more because you can register as many as you want, but I only need you to register 3 so that you can set up your predictable ongoing passive income. So you're going to register with $20. You're going to invite 3 friends in your first 3 days, and you're going to receive over $9,000 in your first 27 days. Let me tell you, it's just the beginning of a huge income that we're going to create for you. And if you think that having a $9,000 income after putting in and setting up your subscription for $20, show me some love with some hearts. Now watch this. This is where everything happens. You see, everything happens in a system. You see, we are the cooperative income systems. Cooperative because we're going to work together, income because that's what we want and need, and system because nothing works without a system. If you start with a bad system, you're going to get bad results. And unfortunately, most of the systems that are out there are bad. If you start with a good system, you're going to get good results. And if you start with a great system like Coopinc, you're going to get great results. And in this particular case, everything starts in the cooperative. The cooperative has 6 income levels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 income levels. In these 6 income levels, there's 1,092 income centers. And guess what? Each one of those income centers, think about this as a big apartment building, right? And each one of these income centers that has the lights on, you're getting paid from. And what I'm going to show you right now is not only simply going to get you paid on these 6 income centers, on these 6 income levels, and these 1,092 income centers, it's going to get way better. So now that we got that out of the way, as I said, right? So in your first 3 days, you register 3 people. Now you've got $24. You see that? You got $24. How much did you pay? You paid 20. So what does that mean? It means you passed 2 milestones. The first milestone that you passed is that you are now in profit. And you've only been in business for 3 days. But not only are you in profit, your business is now paid for. You see, when that $20 is due again, 28 days from now, it's going to come out of this $24. It's not going to come out of your pocket. You see what I'm talking about? And if you don't go as fast as 3 days, as long as you've invited 3 friends in your first 28 days, which you should be able to do in your sleep, then your next month's subscription is paid. But let's not hover around here too long. You see, on days 4 to 6, your friends now do the same thing. They're now doing backflips and doing that happy dance because they're in profit and their next month's subscription is paid and you have just made more money. Then days 7 to 9, you got $88. Not 10 to 12, now you're up to $193, starting to get a little fun, right? Getting a little bit more money. Days 13 to 15, now you're up to $534. And this is kind of cool because now you can get your telephone bill paid, you can get your hydro bill paid, maybe get your car payment paid. So you're now able, after a short period of time, less than 2 weeks, to be able to start taking care of some of those bills. But watch what happens when you got a full cooperative. You see, when you have a full cooperative, you receive $2,283. Now, why am I talking about this so much? Well, here's why. You see, $2,283, well, it covers the monthly expenses of 90% of the population. 8 million people, after just over 2 weeks in Coopinc, 7.9 billion of those people can have their monthly expenses paid. You think they're going to like Coopinc? Yeah, they sure are. But check this out. Remember what I was telling you? I said, when this gets filled up, it's not the end of your income. And by the way, look at how fast this happened. This can happen in days. If we each invited 3 people in 1 day, this thing fills up in 6 days. If that was it, then what are you going to do? Nothing. You know why? Because you're a member of Coopinc. And you remember what I said. You only have to do those 2 simple doable steps 1 time. So you don't have to do anything. Now watch this. See these 3 people over here? These are the people that you've invited on days 1 to 3. Watch what happens. You see, when your first cooperative is filled, when your first 3x6 cooperative is filled, then something revolutionary happens. Something that has never, ever before happened in any business model on this planet. You see, you now are automatically re-entered. And you automatically recycle and you get to earn more money. Listen close. You get to earn more money without inviting anybody else or doing any more work. Watch this. You see these 3 people? Those are the same 3 people that you invited days 1 to 3. Those are the same 3 people. They are now creating more money for you. Now, let me ask you this question. Did you re-invite these 3 people? The answer is no. Did you have to work any harder to make this more money? The answer is no. What did you do? All you did is watch you and your friends make more money. But guess what? Because at that point, now you're at $3,158. You didn't do anything. But it gets better because on days 22 to 24, now you're at $5,126. And you did hear me say that in 27 days, you can receive more than $9,000. Well, here we are on day 27, and you've got over $9,000. Well, the light went out. Let me just give that a kick. Well, I guess I don't need it. Anyways, I like that. So the lights went out on me, but I'm okay. So you got over $9,000. You see, I could tell you what's going to happen on days 28 to 30, but why? Because then I'd have to tell you what's going to happen on days 31 to 33 and on days 34 to 36, right? This could go on forever. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you that you're going to make way more money. It's so important to go back here. Sometimes you have to know where you've been to know where you are, to know where you're going. So I'm going to take you back in time. You see, remember here, days 1 to 3, you got your 3. Days 3 to 6, they got their 3. You made $33. Days 7 to 9, you got $88. Let me tell you something, folks. That's $88. $20 is set aside to make sure that you never miss a payday in Co-op 20. But then Just like that. You don't feel it. There's no pain. There's no nothing. The only thing that happens is that you get a bigger smile on your face because you make more money. You see, at that point, we now take $28 and we automatically put you into the 3x10 co-op 28 and you start making more money. Now, let me ask you folks, remember, right back here, you took $20 out of your pocket. Did you take any more out here? No. Did you take any more out here? No. Any more here? No. Any more here? No. Any more here? No. You don't take any more money out of your pocket to get to here. And not only do you not take out any more money out of your pocket to get to here, you just keep making more money. Now, let me tell you a little bit more about this foundation that I was talking about. You see, you got that foundation in the co-op 28. You got that foundation in the co-op 280. It is solid. It's not going to move. It's indestructible. And we've been building it for years. So it's not like I just came up with this idea a couple of months ago. No, this is years in the making. This foundation is as solid as granite. Now, when you want to learn business skills, you push a button. And again, you don't take money out of your pocket. You just push a button and say, hey, I want to get into co-op business. I want to learn from the Entrepreneurial Business Academy. I want to participate in those digital assets. I want to know how to make more money with my money. I'm all in co-op business as well. Guess what? Now you have 5 income centers all paying you money simultaneously every single day, every single second of every day. That is what you call a predictable, ongoing passive income. It started with you saying yes. It started with you finding your 3 friends and making sure they do the same. You see, you can't do this by yourself. You know, one of my quotes is, if you can do it by yourself, then your vision is too small. You see, I can't do this by myself. I got a whole bunch of people working for me. And you see there, together we grow. We do. We grow together. You see, it wasn't all that long ago. I was homeless and had no money. So I didn't always have lots of money to do the things I want to do. So it doesn't matter where you are right now. It doesn't matter where you begin. It's where you end. So in this particular case, together we grow. We're going to give you live webinars and support. The live webinars, let me, let Nina, let Marina, let us do the work for you. You direct, we connect. You invite, we ignite. Right? And you're going to get marketing tools and you're going to be part. You are part. You're not alone. You are part of this cooperative community. You are just as important as I am. We are all equal in this cooperative community. If you work harder than I do, you can actually make more money than I do. There are about 30 people that are receiving more money in co-op 20 than I am. But I don't care because I'm getting my share. And you get multiple websites. You get multiple digital wallets. You get a Solana wallet. You get an Ethereum wallet. And pretty soon you're going to get a Tron wallet. Whew. And folks, you get to participate in our profound mission. You see, our mission is something that the United States government couldn't do. Our mission is something that the country of China couldn't do. Our mission is something that the country of Brazil couldn't do. Our mission is something that the World Economic Forum couldn't do. Our mission is something that no entity, big or small, has been able to do, but we will. You see, our mission is empowering individuals, businesses, communities, and governments with sustainable solutions to end global poverty this decade through our unified efforts. You see, we're going to work with governments. You see, we're going to work with businesses. You see, the governments are going to love us because you're going to be paying tax dollars. The big businesses are going to love us because you're going to be able to keep buying their products. You see, that's why we can end global poverty this decade. It's you, it's me, it's us. We're in it together. 71 cents a day. It's a 71-cent solution. Just think about it. 71 cents a day. I don't even think there's anywhere in North America that you can even buy a bottle of water for less than 71 cents a day. And here, you're not getting a bottle of water. You're not getting a coffee. You're not getting a pancake. You're not getting a sandwich. No, you are getting the opportunity to create the life that you want to live. You are getting to wake up your dreams. You're getting to live your passions. You're able to do anything, absolutely anything, with who you want, where you want, and when you want. Folks, that is freedom. It's financial freedom. It's time freedom. It's the freedom to be able to say, boy, oh boy, 30 years ago, I was a good sculptor. I could have done it for a living. I'm going to be a sculptor again. Wow, the country I came from, they're suffering right now. They need a new school. I can help them get that new school. You see, now you can do the things that make a difference. You can have a social impact, a cooperative social impact on the entire world. That is what we're doing here at Co-op Income. And you have money for everything. Right? The first thing you need money for is to pay your monthly bills and to make sure that you can continue to give to your favorite causes. Right? We probably, you give to the place of your worship. You give to research and development. Maybe you give to the Red Cross. You can continue to give to your favorite causes, but you can give more without having to risk not paying your telephone bill because you wanted to help the Red Cross. Or maybe you wanted to help the people in Ukraine, so you gave them $50. And then after you gave them $50, you realize, oh my God, now I can't pay my phone bill. You'll never have that worry again. And maybe you got debts. Maybe you got student debt. Student debt here in North America is $1.5 trillion. It's more debt than we have as adults. That's what the governments and businesses have saddled our youth with. $1.5 trillion in student debt. We can help them. And we're going to. Maybe you got a mortgage. Get it paid off. Like that. That big idea? fund it like that, right? Cooperative income is your solution. Now, some of you might be wondering, is it legal to earn money using Coopinc and cooperative crowdfunding to pay my monthly expenses? Folks, let me say it out loud. Yes, it is legal for you to do it anywhere in the world. And if you have any doubts, ask Mr. Google or ask Mr. Bing. Can I raise money using crowdfunding to pay my monthly bills? You know what Mr. Google's going to tell you? Yes. You know what Mr. Bing is going to tell you? Yes. You know what Mr. Yahoo is going to tell you? Yes, because you can in every country in the world. Don't let any man, woman, or child tell you otherwise. Don't let any man, woman, or child spoil your dreams. It's your dream. And we are going to make it happen. You know why? Because we have 22 years of successes. We are the originators. We are the disruptors. We are the leaders. We created the world's first online global crowdfunding platform in 2001. We have, you already know that online global crowdfunding disrupted everything that we do for money. We've got 22 years of uninterrupted successes. Even when I was sick for 6.5 years, the businesses kept going. They kept paying people. People kept making money. We've got 22 years of never missing a payday. We've got 22 years of dedication to building your dreams. We are dedicated to helping you. You can trust Coopinc to earn an income. We are your solution because it works for 100% of the time. For 100% of the people who complete the 2 steps, you complete the 2 steps, you're going to activate your ongoing, predictable, ongoing income. Folks, let's get busy with it.